right, so let's have 94 people here in Discord. Let's address a couple of things. So first off, today is kind of like a big day because we're doing the Mean IDO. Most people are on Discord. So we have the IDO is live right now at ido.meanfi.com. First thing first, while we were doing the publishing of the IDO, it seemed that one of our mods here in Discord got his account compromised by go figure what. But it looks like his account posted a couple of links in a couple of channels that were not the official channels, like new channels that were created, something to that effect. I'm not even sure exactly like all of the details, but right now I think Tariq and Durden took care of that. Nothing was posted, as far as I know, on the official announcement channel, and I know for a fact that nothing was posted on Twitter because we have all of that under lockdown. Really sorry that happened here. It looks like there might be some people that click on those links. Don't know, Durden, Tariq, maybe you want to add some color here to that?
Yeah, so a little more detail on what happened was their account was, they used, so that they were able to change the name of channels. So they changed the name of the resources channel to announcements and then posted a link there. And then they also spammed links in the Espanol international channel. Yeah.
All right. So really fucking awful is what that is. So it looks like they posted a couple of links everywhere. We got rid of all the links right now, correct?
Yes, I believe they are all deleted.
All right. All right. So yeah, I'm not even sure exactly like what took place on those things. Do you know what the links were doing? Like they were going to like what, a copycat website or something like that, or what was the deal with that?
Yeah, I never opened a link, so I'm not entirely sure, but I assume yes, it was some sort of copycat website where they asked
We have had, yeah, we have had over the past couple of weeks quite a few accounts, or quite a few basically scammers. We have warned people to be careful, to only follow things on the official channels and on the official website. We're a high profile project here, and it's unfortunate that these things happen every day. We had early last week we had a group in Telegram. Over 7,000 people were already in that group, and people were impersonating like pretty much all of us. And they had a website that looked very much like ours, and people were connecting their wallet and doing bad stuff in there. It's yeah, you gotta check your you gotta check your links. You gotta check your stuff. So I think that we are a DeFi project. We have said that many times. Give me a second, because I only have like 17 people here on Twitter, and it's not that I want to disregard the Twitter audience, guys, but please try to go. It's better over at Discord. That way you can hear the other mods as well. We did this kind of like impromptu to kind of like address the elephant in the room. We're in the middle of the IDO. Everybody wants to get in, and people are a little bit concerned about what just happened on the server. So wanted to kind of put everybody at ease. Head over to Discord. We are all hanging in there, and that way you can not only like listen to me, but listen to everybody else that is also communicating, collaborating over there. All right. All right. So what else? Why don't we open the room and let everybody come in, whomever wants to speak. Show requests. Oh, there's Dean. Dean from Grape. Dean, I invite you to the stage.
Hey, Michelle. Hey, guys. Thanks for letting me up.
Yeah, my pleasure, man. So yeah, it looks like we had a little bit of like a snafu here too on our server.
Yeah, what I want to we're still trying to figure out exactly are these moments where people are being impersonated, or are these moments where their machine is being remote controlled, like remote access?
Yeah, we really don't know, and it's hard for me even to pinpoint if this is a problem with something new that we installed or something like that. I mean, we recently enabled Grape Access, but I don't want to blame it on Grape Access. We really have no proof that that's what happened. We have had our mods and ambassadors for the longest time be two-factor authenticated, all of them. I would imagine that this is pretty hard to get to go through if you are two-factor authenticated. So I have very little visibility other than like we have logged the server down like way beyond what normally we have. We've removed pretty much all of the accounts or permissions access for any kind of bots or any additional activity, even from all the mods. We've like lowered all of the permissions to the minimum. And from the ambassadors, we already had a very restrictive, only Dirt and Tariq and myself were able to post announcements. Nobody else, including the other mods, were able to post public announcements. The problem is that this incident enables someone to create another channel called announcements. And then they posted there, so people felt confused apparently by that, and kind of went that way. So there's a little bit of social engineering, I think, that is also happening with these hacks.
Absolutely. And look, you've chosen two of the best guys in the business to have. I'm very well acquainted with both of them. On the thing regarding Grape Access, it's obvious it has nothing to do with Grape Access, just because it's set up on 500 servers. We know that the targets are new projects, and it's related to trying to get into the mint, right? Or trying to get into the link. It's trying to target moments where people are FOMOing in, trying to click a link and not being careful. So the number one thing right now across Discord and across every project is, guys, you need to be very patient and look carefully at every single link. Ask the people that that have been there forever. But even then, what's scary right now, and this is what I wanted to ask, is how did you guys realize this moderator was compromised? Because there's a difference between impersonation and there's a difference between their account being compromised. Do you have any insight into how, other than seeing the audit logs and seeing that the person set up the webhook, do you have any more information you can share?
Dirt and Tariq will be able to answer that better. I was a little busy trying to correct the RPC that gave up on us on the first 5 minutes of the IDO.
Genesis Go is the answer, my friend.
Yeah. That's what we fall back to now.
Yeah. So, yeah. How I realized it was first I saw the announcement that the compromised mod had posted. And first of all, I was kind of surprised because I didn't think they had access to make announcements. And then I noticed that it actually wasn't like the announcements, it was a different channel that had been renamed announcements. And yeah, and I was talking about it with other mods, and then someone, I guess we collectively realized that he must have been compromised. I don't know if that helps.
So you haven't had a chance to speak with him after discovering this.
Yeah, so as soon as Tariq realized that he had been compromised, Tariq banned him. So we haven't, as far as I know, we haven't heard from him.
Okay, thank you. And guys, I appreciate you letting me up on the stage to ask these questions. You know, right now we're in the thick of trying to solve this, not only for, you know, the other two, but for here and for the entire ecosystem. Um, I want to make sure that, you know, this stops, especially over the holidays. So again, appreciate it, and you know, great job doing preventing any issues here.
Yeah, thank you, Dean. Appreciate it. All right, we have Titan Bull. You are invited to the stage. Anybody, guys, that want to like raise your hand, I'll bring you one by one through the stage if you want to talk to us. This is your chance to either vent and tell us how stupid we are or how awesome, and you know, whatever. We'll take it all in. All right. Go ahead, Titan Bull.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
I have a question, and well, I noticed because there was a lot of spam announcements, which was kind of fishy in the first place, and the website was a completely different website, which is kind of fishy. And also, this is kind of a suggestion, but you should announce it on Twitter as well, because not everyone follows Discord, or they might not be too much experienced on Discord. So it's easy to click whatever links to, like when you're trying to
Yeah.
go to an offering, you kind of panic, so you want to click first. So I think it should be announced on Twitter as well.
Yep.
I have a small question. I was one of the persons that clicked on the website and connected my Phantom wallet. Actually, I didn't buy it because I was kind of like, "Oh, this is weird." I was wondering if I went into the Phantom wallet settings and trusted apps and revoked the website. Do you think that is enough, or do I have to do anything else? Would that be an issue for me in the future? Would you know?
Hello.
Hello?
Did you hear his question, Michael? Michelle, you there? All right, looks like we may have lost Michelle temporarily.
No, I'm here. I'm here. Yeah.
Did you hear the question?
No, I think wife decided to put music and it connected to the Bluetooth and it messed up my thing. So maybe you can rephrase it. I'm sorry.
Where have you lost me from the start? Well, the first
No,
part.
I lost you from the part that you connected your wallet but didn't do anything because you realized that it was a spam or scam site.
Yes. So I was wondering that after that, kind of when the announcement was made, I went to my Phantom wallet, went into settings, and revoked the thing from the website, the fake website.
Mhm.
I was wondering if that's enough for safety, if they could kind of interfere with my wallet in the future, or is that enough, or is there any other steps that I have to take?
Yep. So, and this goes very good question, Titan Bull. So the question is it enough if I already like approved a previous site to be a trusted site on my wallet? Is it enough to remove it? The short answer is at the very least. Even if it was a trusted site on your wallet, unless you have the check mark selected for auto approved transactions, they will not be able to run any transactions. Nobody should be using that setting, by the way. It's kind of dangerous. But yeah, so if any transaction gets requested from your wallet on a site that is not registered, you will have to approve it again. So you're pretty safe on that. I don't want to fall beholding on the idea that I'm going to give you a guide or to everyone here on how to handle your own security. We are in crypto, we are in DeFi. Like, you need to take care of your security, and if you see that a site is requesting permissions from your wallet and it's a site that you do not recognize and it is not the official MeanFi.com, you should not give access to that site, period. Like, the end. Every time that any website, any application, for any application to be able to withdraw funds from your wallet, you need to essentially do two things. First, approve that website to access your wallet and your funds. And number two, on every transaction that is a withdrawal transaction from your wallet, you need to sign that transaction. So, like, I mean, it's already kind of like a two-step mistake that anybody has to go through to allow funds to be taken out of their wallet. Like, I mean, I understand that people make mistakes all the time, but like, you have to be really cheated, like, on multiple levels for funds to leave your wallet. So, you did the right thing, Titan Bull. Like, always check the SSL, always check the site. Never click on links that look a little bit fishy. Yeah, those are all the right steps.
Yeah, it was kind of, it coming from the mod, so I didn't really put too much thought in the first place. But later, when I kind of checked the website, which was different, then I said, okay, maybe there's something fishy. Thanks for the answer, and have a great day.
Yeah, thank you, Titan. I'm going to address let me address the idea that it came from a mod from a different light. Yes, we carry a huge responsibility on the people that we actually make mods here in the server. They are ultimately the representation of the DAO in the eyes of the community. And it is very unfortunate that this happened. By the same token, we are a DAO, we are a decentralized organization, and what that means is that there is no one to point and assign blame. We all work on this collectively. We all work on this together, and we all want to help each other out and protect each other out. That's why even when I wasn't even on the server, Dirt and Tariq, the other mods, were able to, very quickly address the situation when they saw that there was a compromised mod that was doing that. Even on that light, the things that we do on the official channels are very restrictive to, not even the mods can access those. There only like 3 or 4 people can access those announcements. You haven't seen any announcement coming out from the announcement channel that has come from anybody other than Tariq, Durden, or myself. Even Mylene, which used to have announcer permissions, she doesn't even anymore, and she's part of the core team, right? So there's multiple levels of checks here. I understand that there's a lot of social engineering, and the people need to be people can be taken advantage of. I'm not sure how to fix that forever. We all carry a little bit of responsibility, I think, on the things that we do, and ours is an important one as well. And we have to get better at securing the people that we make mods and the people that we give a little bit of a bigger voice on the server. 100%, it is our responsibility as a group taking care of the community. Yep.
May I ask another small question?
Yep. Fire away.
Is it only a Discord confirmation, would any of our other details, which we didn't really put in too much, but would that any of those be compromised as well, or is it just the Discord?
I have no idea what you guys enter. I haven't even seen the site that happened. We have seen very sophisticated scam attacks on our community. We have seen, for example, one that they quite literally copied the airdrop form that everybody has to submit and added one single question that is paste it has the same header, the same logo, the same everything. It looks almost identical to ours, except it has one additional question, which is paste your demonic phrase here. I mean, if you, and I have to say this, if you are so stupid to paste your demonic phrase on anybody, even myself, like if you hear me, Michelle, come to you and say, Titan Bull, can I please have your demonic phrase? You should smell the shit from a mile away. That is not a legit question and I'm trying to scam you. You should not give your demonic phrase to anybody. It doesn't matter who or where is it asked of you. There's some basic principles of dealing in DeFi and in crypto that you have to have kind of covered, right? The same way that there's some basic principles in society, like, for example, wait until a car that is coming at speed passes you by before you jump and try to cross the road. Otherwise, you're gonna be killed, right? Like nobody is reminding you of that every single moment. You got trained when you were a kid to understand that a big hunk of metal on wheels is a dangerous machine that can kill you. And then after some point, people just assume that you know that you as a human are vulnerable to that. And therefore, like you need to take care of that and don't cross the road when a big hunk of metal, a car, is coming speeding towards you. This is the same with crypto. You have to have some basic security principles if you want to be in the decentralized, if you want to be self-custody, if you want to take care of your finances on your own, you carry a certain amount of responsibility on doing that as well. Otherwise, that's what like regular central banks are for. You pay a lot and they carry insurance for you. Titan Bull.
Yeah, I mean, no, that wasn't really my question. It was more of it was the confirmation only for the mod's Discord? Like, would that mod, whoever hacked his Discord, would have any information about us from Discord?
I have no idea. We'll probably make the attempt to reach out to him. I wanted to like kind of come here and address the community first to make sure that everybody was at ease and without any issues and try to reassure the community that everybody's on high alert, especially during this next few days. We have 48 hours of IDO, and then we have another 24 hours of an IEO, and then we have another 48 hours of a Selenium sell, which is a huge sell as well. Then we have another 24 hours of an IEO on a central exchange. So all of those are opportunities for people to copy entire exchanges. There is a Selenium copycat site that has our page hosted. It looks almost identical, except that instead of being selenium.io, which is the official site, it is selenium.win or something like that. I don't know, whatever, some other top level domain name. It looks identical. If you don't realize that you're looking at a website that is not the official one, or you landed there because some friend pasted you the code, or you found it on some Telegram group, like, just don't click on those links. We have repeatedly said that, like, please be safe out there. It is dog eat dog season. You have to protect yourself, and you have to like double and triple check every place that you're going. Like Dean said when he come and joined, there's a lot, almost every single project that is launching their token is being targeted for this. In the past couple of days, we have seen a ton of attacks on different projects that are launching. We're trying to do as much as we can to protect you and us and everybody else on the community, but we cannot control what people do outside of the scope of the conversation that we're trying to have. All right.
Not fair to leave everything to you, and everyone should kind of make sure to double check. Well, thank you for your answers, and good luck with the next few days. So, thanks.
Thank you, Titan Bull. Appreciate it. HZ, you have the word. HZ, you're muted. You need to unmute yourself. All right, I'm gonna bring Ali. Ali, you're invited to the stage.
Hello guys.
How you doing, Ali?
I'm going good. I had a problem like Titan Ball. I connect my wallet, then I realized then didn't approve any transaction. But after that, I send my all asset to another account to make sure I'm safe. So my question is, do I need any kind of USDC or Sol I need to take airdrop? Because now my connected account have zero asset in it. So do I need something in it to get airdrop?
All right, let me repeat your question for the Twitter audience that might not be able to hear you. So the question from Ali is that he's using a burner account. Very good on you. Everybody, just listen out. Everybody, and this is for our IDO, for any other IDO that you're participating, for any kind of contribution that you're making to a project, for any kind of mint that you're participating on, you should not use your main wallet for that. Use a burner wallet. Decide exactly how much you want to contribute, transfer the funds to that burner wallet, and only use that burner wallet to participate in whatever it is that you're doing, including the Mean IDO. Okay? That is like also basic 101 on participating in crypto projects, especially on hot crypto projects like ours. So the question is, do you need in your burner wallet additional SOL to claim allocation or to participate? The answer is yes, you do, because if you want to make a contribution from your burner wallet, you will need to approve that contribution. If you want to make a withdrawal, because on the 48-hour period you can contribute and withdraw, you can enter and exit as many times as you want. If you want to do that, you will need to basically pay the network fee, which is in SOL. If you want to claim the tokens at the end of the IDO, you will need SOL. If you are participating on the airdrop, you will need to claim your tokens as well, and you will need SOL to claim those tokens. So the short answer is yes, you will. Do you need a lot? No. Probably with like 0.05 SOL, you'll have plenty. That's about $10 nowadays. And that will be plenty to do like 1,000 transactions on your burner wallet. At the end of the day, after you finish and you're happy with the results, transfer your stuff back into your main wallet, or do whatever you want to do with that burner wallet. Just get rid of it at the end of the day. All right. But you will need some SOL.
Yeah, thanks. One more question.
Yeah.
It's about grape verification.
Yes.
I verified my account, but the thing is, there is one more verify, like Twitter verifying. I don't want to share my phantom addresses on my Twitter account, so should we must do it for verification?
Yeah, so the Twitter verification, you don't have to. So you only need it one time. You can delete your tweet after that, and that's it. Like there's no essentially the idea with you're talking about the Bonfide linking right on your Twitter account. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah. So on the bonfire, the idea is that we wanted to make sure that people have a way to get verified that they are a human. We're trying to avoid bot activity, which we have had a lot lately of bot activity, both on Twitter and social media. Here on Discord, we have a lot of people trying to, kind of take advantage, drop airdrop hunters and things of that nature. And we need to validate and make sure that only real humans are indeed getting qualified and getting accounted for the airdrop that we're doing and the IDO that we're doing. So in order to get that, we need multiple forms of verification, starting with filling out the form that we have online, then doing the grade verification, which we just launched here, and very likely the Twitter verification if you want to be considered for the engagement. If you don't care about the engagement allocation and you're only looking to get part of the airdrop allocation that belongs to, say, for example, a partner protocol, you will not need to get verified on Twitter, but you will not be eligible to any engagement allocation from that. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Thanks,
All
guys.
right.
Take care.
Thank you, Ali. All right. Nobody else. All right. I don't know what else to, let me see here. Anything else that we want to cover up here? Tariq, Durden, any other ideas? I'm just kind of like going through the channels here, making sure that there isn't, there's some AMA questions here. Yeah. I think either the AMA questions channel might not be open or not a whole lot of people will have text questions today. Let me see in the general chat here. Not sure I understand the question. Erase your MeanFi server. The bot doesn't work.
We have one person raising their hand. Should I invite them?
Oh yeah, please. Anybody that wants to talk, raise your hand. We'll bring you on.
Cello, you
All
have
right,
to.
who do we have here?
You have to accept the request. I think there's a button at the top of your screen.
Cello53, please accept the request. We invited you. There's a little green button at the top.
I've also accepted there's
Hello.
both of you.
All right, one at a time. Cello, let's get you first. How are you doing, sir?
Hi
Oh,
there.
ma'am. There you go.
Now I'm going to translate my husband's question to you.
Not a problem. Go ahead.
Para yatırıp şu an token alabiliyor mu? Herkes alabiliyor mu?
The question is there a possibility to invest with cash to buy tokens right now?
No, that is not an option at the moment. We only have basically USDC, and that is native Solana USDC on the IDO. However, if you have a debit card or a credit card, you can go through MeanFi.com, go to the deposits, and basically get yourself a little bit of stuff, and and then participate directly on the IDO with that USDC.
Oh, I see. Thank you. So it's not a transaction, but it's just a buy-in option.
No, you can only use USDC to participate and to contribute on the IDO.
Oh, I see. And then maybe you can also use your credit card as well.
You can buy yourself some USDC using your traditional debit card or credit card by clicking on the deposit option on the MeanFi application.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Not a problem.
Thank you, Mark.
All right, my pleasure. All right. Enimada,
Yes,
how are you doing, sir?
I'm good. Good evening from Nigeria.
Good evening.
Yeah. First and foremost, I want to thank you for having me here. For bringing
Can
me
you
on.
please try to speak to the microphone directly? Otherwise, we cannot understand you.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Thank you very much. Yes, much better.
Yes, I said thank you for having me here, and thanks for your swift resolution on the bug issue.
My pleasure.
Yeah. Concerning the IGO, I just participated, and I don't know if what I saw there is actually what it is. I saw 3.8 USDC. I don't know.
Thank you for participating. I'm not sure. I'm not sure I catch a question there. What was the question?
I saw 3.8 USDC per mint token. I don't know if that's valid.
Whatever the size says is what it is right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, thank you.
All right. Hello, Fasha King. Fasha King.
Yeah, hello, good afternoon or whatever time it is over there.
Good afternoon to you, sir.
Yeah, please, I have a question about this group verification.
The Discord verification. Go ahead.
Yeah, please. As an early adopter for, I don't know if that's the right name for those of us that swapped above 100 USDC. I think I've done that about 4 or 5 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
So when I came online today to the Discord, I saw an instruction in the announcements that requires us to do a group verification. I don't know, does that apply to us that have swapped $100 weeks ago? Does that apply to us? Do we still need to do an additional group verification?
That is correct. Everybody needs to be verified, and that is to avoid. I'm sure that you can appreciate the effort of not wanting to share allocation with an automatic bot, right?
Of course.
So just imagine, right? So like either we give you the option of sharing the activity and the rewards that you have participated on with a machine that can beat you every single second by many orders of magnitude doing automated things on the application, or we try to prevent that from happening. The way that we would prevent that from happening is by making sure that everybody has human verification. And that is happening in two ways. Way number one is through Grape Access. Now everybody needs to click on the wallet, accept the transaction. It is very difficult for a bot to do that simply because, number one, it will be very expensive. And number two, it would be very difficult to automate that through the wallets. The second way that we're doing the verification is through Bonfida name service, and that is using your Twitter account. On Twitter, I cannot tell you, you see all of those tweets with like 1,000 or 2,000 or 3,000 likes that we have? Those tweets, about half of all of those engagements are from fake users or automated users or not real users, people that are essentially creating many different Twitter accounts just because they want to increase the engagement with us to make sure that they have some sort of participation in the airdrop. We want to make sure that those people are also filtered out because we don't want those kinds of friends inside of the DAO. We want people that are aligned with the project for a long term. All right. So it is for everybody's protection and for everybody's sake that we're doing the verification process. Okay.
All right. Yeah. Thank you very much for that. Yeah. Thanks.
Thank you for checking. Alfred, how can we help you, sir?
I just want to ask two questions.
Go ahead.
One is for the IGO. I don't know the IGO price.
Nobody does.
Oh.
We don't know it. It is on a curve. You need to read the documentation and see how we're doing. We are going through the process of price discovering. Yep.
And again, about the airdrop form.
Yep. What about it?
I put a wrong Discord ID.
A wrong what?
A wrong Discord ID.
Okay.
And now I'm finding it difficult to do the grape stuff.
You're finding it difficult?
To do the grape verification.
Yeah, that would be a problem. How would you find it difficult? It's 2 clicks that you have to do.
I can't hear you.
Was that? It's even free. Like, you don't have to pay a dime for that. You just have to sign your transaction and verify that you're a human being. It sounds to me like you are.
Okay, but there's a question like, like in my Discord, I'm seeing people with role, like great verified role, and I'm not having one.
I'm not sure I follow that. I don't know, Tariq, Jordan, can you help me out here?
I couldn't understand either.
Alfred, let's try again.
Yes.
One more time. What is the problem that you have to verify with Grape?
Okay, the verification is taking me like, in the Discord, there are rules for great verified, but I'm not having one.
Yeah, this has nothing to do. So in the Discord, you will get the Grape verified role once you verified with Grape. And on the Grape side, that basically guarantees that you, number one, are human. Number two, are not like using your throwaway wallet that you generated 5 seconds ago to claim airdrop 5 seconds later. So that's what this is all about. Just verifying that you're a real person, and if you are a real person, you have nothing to be fearful of. Like Dean said when he came in, Grape is in hundreds of servers. Every single major project from Serum to Port has Grape already on it. So it is one of the most widely used pieces of software for verification and security all across Solana. So yeah, if you cannot do that, I have to say I'm going to be very sorry to not be able to qualify you for the airdrop.
I'll go do that now.
All right.
Yeah, Alfred,
Thank you, Alfred.
If you need any help, Alfred, if you need any help, there is a Grape feedback channel where you can ask questions there.
Yeah.
All right, Combustin, welcome to the stage.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
I'm one of the ones that scammed. I lost about 1 soul, almost 1 soul. My friends lost more. My question is simply, do you have any plans to compensate the losses?
Hello?
Yes, Tariq, we can hear you. So
Okay.
the question that
about the
oh, go ahead.
Okay, I wanted to talk about the Grape verification. Any wallet that wants to verify with Grape should have a minimum amount of 0.01 SOL. You must have 0.01 SOL. Then go if you have a Ledger wallet, you just have to go through the DM of the bot. DM the bot with the keyword verify, exclamation mark verify. It's going to reply, you send so amount of SOL to yourself. Go to Sol Scan or Solana Beach, copy this transaction signature and send for the bot to verify you. Then this is for those that are using Ledger. Then go to then Grape verification verify Mean channel and react to that Grape emoji to get verified. But if you're using Phantom, Soulflare, Solet, or Slope, any wallet like that, just make sure you have 0.01 SOL in your wallet. Copy the link that is in verify React Mean channel. Go to your private browser, paste it there, then connect. The first thing you're going to see is authorize. You authorize the login, then connect your wallet. Once you connect your wallet, you try to approve the sign-in. Once you approve the sign-in, it takes you to home. Once it takes you to home, you come back to this to Mean server and react to Grape to get verified. But make sure that the wallet you are verifying has 0.01 SOL. This is just for human verification. 0.01 SOL is less than $3 or $2. So
yeah, it's about $2, and you're gonna need it anyways to claim your allocation. Like it's not like you can show up with 0 SOL in your wallet and claim your allocation. You need to pay the transaction fee to the network. This is not even money that is coming to us or anything like that, right? So you need to have some SOL on your wallet to be able to claim your allocations. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Tariq, for the note. I want to go back to Can Boston.
Hi.
So the question to that Cam Boston is asking, I'm going to repeat it so that we don't lose the context, is that, hey, I lost some money on the scam. Are you going to refund me? Was that your question, Cam Boston?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, okay. So the answer is, I mean, right now, I'm going to go with no. We haven't actually discussed that in the DAO in terms of doing any kind of reimbursement. But my question to you is, you clicked on a link, you landed on a site, you saw that the site looked different. You didn't verify what the wallet asks you. Like the wallet, like literally before you even connect the first time to the site, the wallet asks you, make sure that you trust this site. Do you trust this site? And it gives you the URL that you need to trust. And you have to say to that, yes, I trust this site. And you didn't verify it. Then the site asks you to run a transaction in SOL, which is not even what we do on any IDO since the times of times. All IDOs on DeFi are done either on USDT or USDC. So you are exchanging USDC or USDT for the token that that is being IDO'd on. The site asks you out of the blue, give me your SOL. And you decided to sign that transaction saying, yeah, I want to give you my SOL. And you want us to refund you.
Yeah,
is that right?
That's complete my fault. But
no, I'm not saying that, sir. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that it's completely your fault. I'm saying that you carry a bigger amount of responsibility in what happened to you, and it's very unfortunate. I'm very sorry for that. But and we do carry a big responsibility for allowing or for not reacting fast enough in the presence of a hacking situation that happened with one of our ambassadors or admins, or I'm sorry, it wasn't an admin, it was a mod. So, but from that to like it's all our responsibility. It goes a big stretch, right? I think that you carry a lot more than what we carry on this very unfortunate situation. 100%.
Yeah, you are correct. Like I said, but the links published in the official Discord channel, so I didn't think more.
Yeah, it was definitely a clever social engineering attack that they were able to create a channel named Announcements, which is the same name as our official announcement channel, but nothing was posted in the official announcement channel. And the same thing could have happened. Hold on a second. Dirty, let's bring people into the stage one by one. Otherwise, this kind of thing happens. Okay.
Yeah, I had clicked invite before, and they were in waiting mode for.
All right. All right. So, Kambustan, so the same thing happened last week when a group that was created by some hackers, some scammers on Telegram had the name MeanFi Official with our logo, and it had moderators named Durden, Tariq, Michelle, Anne, Pavelsan. They had literally copied our personalities into that group, not being an official group. That was like a way more sophisticated kind of attack than this one, because all of us were technically, present there, and people were believing what they were seeing when they were trying to find MeanFi on Telegram, even though we don't have an official Telegram group. This went so far that one of our investors was actually reach out to us and said, "Hey, what the fuck is going on this Telegram group? Why are you guys like doing? What are you talking about? I don't even know what you're talking about." Imagine if all of those people in the Telegram group, 7,000, 6,000, or some of them, come to us saying, "Oh, we need a refund because it had your logo and it had your name and it had the name of your admins and your people." The reality is you need to protect yourself. We cannot police the internet on your behalf.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, thanks.
Thank you.
For the answer. Have a good day.
You too. All right. Let's see. Mosen BT.
Yeah, thank you for having me. I just have a short question about IDEO. I just want to know about the price. Now, price is about $4. What is your estimate about the final price of the token, and how much time it takes to launch the final token?
So good question. The final price is going to be determined. Yeah, the final price is going to be determined at the end of the IDO. So in 48 hours, it ends on December 24th at 1500 UTC or 1505. It looks like, because there was a little delay in launching the IDO site. So 1505 UTC is the end time. At that time, the final price is going to be set. But the good news is that is going to be either what it is right now or lower, most likely lower than what it is right now, because we are not fully committed yet. Yeah, we only have $660,000 right now that have been contributed to the IDO. So we have a few ways to go.
Thank you.
Alrighty, guys. Thank you. Let's see. I'm going to take a couple more, and then let's try to focus on. Let's see here. Move to audience. David, welcome to the stage, sir.
Yeah. First of all, I'll say kudos to you guys, mods and other team.
Thank you.
Before the IDO, some of my friends, some of my invitees wanted to participate though, but after the incidents, though I won most of them. After the incident, one of them called a victim, but that's not an issue. I've told him already. He should just take. She is a pity. He should just forget about that. Then he said he made a transaction of over $3,000 in the DEX by swapping only USDT to USDC. So he's asking if he qualifies for the airdrop.
It depends on what part of the DEX they did it. If you cannot do swaps on scheduled swaps. So if you did it on a normal one, yes, they qualify, but to a lesser degree than if they do a real swap. That is, tell your friend that is a easy way to kind of cheat the system. We don't care too much for that. But yeah, anyhow. I think that those questions we've answered many times already before. Do you have any specific questions about the IDO or about the issues that happened today?
Not really.
Okay. Thank you, David.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Mike Sichan, how are you, sir? You're on the stage.
Yes, okay, thank you. So it's not really about the issues. What I would like to know is basically what would be the initial circulating supply post
Good
the
question.
IDO? Meaning the combinations between the IDOs done in the MeanFi applications plus Selenium plus the initial batch of the airdrop that will be shipped.
Yep. Good question. So if the circulating supply, the net circulating supply is going to be a little under 6% of the total supply after all of the the cliffs and the money streams are initiated. Even though we are, if you sum up, for example, 10 million on the airdrop, 10 million on the IDO itself, that's already 20 million tokens. That roughly accounts for about 9-point-something% of the total allocation. However, not all of those tokens are going to be circulating on day one because they are in money stream. So in the case of the airdrop, we have, I think it's a 10% immediate vesting that basically has no vesting. You get them immediately, and then the other ones get vested on you on the eligible addresses over a period of 24 months. In the case of the purchase, if you're buying the tokens, you get 20% now, and then the rest, both on Selenium and on the IDO, they're the same conditions, same terms, over 12 months. So you get 20% right now, and then the other 80% over the subsequent 12 months. If you are one of the team members like ourselves, we have a 6 months wait period. So we get 0 tokens on the first 6 months, and then we have to vest that over 3 years. And so on and so forth. Everybody has a vesting schedule, and what is going to be unlocked immediately on the circulating side is going to be about 6%, because we have and about half of that is actually to provide liquidity on the market. So it's not even like anybody that has bought the token or that we're giving it to anybody else, because even our private investors have a cliff of like 3 months. So 0 tokens from the private round are going to be circulating on day one. But we have to provide liquidity on the market, and we have a liquidity provision that is set to provide liquidity on the market, and we have another provision from the liquidity portion, which is about 10% of the collected funds that also are going to go, and all of those are fully liquid, meaning they are circulating immediately.
Okay, noted. So safely to say 6% times total supplies around.
Yep.
Okay, noted. Thanks.
All right. You're welcome. All right. So Elio, this is like the 3rd or 4th time. You got to click on that accept, otherwise you will not be able to talk. All right. Agbula, you've been invited to the stage. Please accept the invitation.
Good evening.
Hello.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
So I have a problem verifying on Grape.
Guys, I'm sorry. Like, if you have an individual problem of the kind of like is technical in nature, and we have a dedicated channel for that, let's not consume it. Like, this is not a technical support call for this. We have a dedicated channel for that. Agbula, I understand. Like, just go through the channel and we'll help you there. We cannot do one-on-one customer support on an AMA. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Alrighty, Cello 53. Wait, you already jumped on the stage. Do you have more questions? Let's try to find out, and then I'm gonna call it a wrap. Drop your questions on the chats. Tariq, let's make sure that we leave the AMA questions open. I'll try to monitor that a little bit later. I'll have someone from the team also kind of coming in and trying to help out a little bit on this, and let's make sure that the mods are on top of those questions and clarifying any doubts that anybody can have. Cello 53, how are you doing, sir or ma'am?
Thank you, Michelle, for the second round. The question is that for the airdropped ones, is there going to be a vesting schedule as well?
That is correct. Yes.
Okay,
Everybody has a
thank you.
vesting schedule.
Okay.
Yep. All right. Not a problem. Dirt and Tariq, anything to add? If you guys want to hang around, you're free to do so. I need to go and get some work done.
Nothing to add from me.
All right, Tariq, you good? All right, I'm going to take that as a yes. Folks, thank you very much. Sorry for the incident that we had today. Please be safe out there. Always double, triple check. Like Titan Bull said, use your wallet, use your burner wallet if you want to participate on IDO and you're exchanging value and contributing to any IDO. And be extra careful. Make sure that you read 3 times all the URLs that you click in, all of the messages that are going into your wallet, et cetera, et cetera. Let's fucking go.